What's up, everybody? It's Bruno Richard here, and let's talk about what it takes to be a man in this day and age. Look, we're not talking about some outdated macho bullshit, okay? This is about building a solid foundation for a fulfilling life, for yourself and the people you care about. We're diving deep into 6 essential skills that I believe every man should master. These aren't just skills, they're tools to navigate this crazy world, and trust me, you're going to want these tools in your belt. Let's be real here, guys. The world can be a dangerous place. It's not just about the dark alleyways or the sketchy parts of town. Danger can find you anywhere, anytime. It could be in the middle of a bustling city street, or even in the comfort of your own neighborhood. You might be a tech genius, a Wall Street wizard, or a world-renowned chef. But if you can't throw a punch, you're missing a fundamental piece of the puzzle. It's not just about physical strength. It's about having the confidence and the skills to protect yourself and those around you. Now, I'm not saying you should be out there picking fights or anything like that. Violence should always be the last resort. But let's face it, sometimes situations escalate beyond our control, and knowing how to handle yourself can make all the difference. But knowing how to defend yourself, knowing how to handle yourself if things go south, that's crucial. It's about being prepared for the unexpected. Whether it's through martial arts, self-defense classes, or even just basic boxing, these skills can be life-saving. Imagine this. You're walking down the street with your wife, right? And some drunk idiot starts harassing her. It's a situation no one wants to be in. But it happens more often than we'd like to admit. What are you going to do? Call the cops? By the time they get there, the situation could be way worse. The reality is, in those critical moments, you are the first line of defense. Listen, I'm all for de-escalation. We'll talk about that in a bit. But sometimes, you gotta stand your ground. De-escalation is always the preferred route, but it's not always possible. Sometimes, you have to be ready to take action. You gotta protect yourself and the people you love. It's not just about physical protection, it's about mental and emotional readiness too. Knowing that you can handle a situation gives you peace of mind. Knowing how to fight, even just the basics, gives you that confidence, that ability to handle whatever life throws at you. It's about being proactive rather than reactive. Training builds not just your body, but your mind and spirit as well. It's not about being a tough guy, it's about being prepared. Preparedness is key in any aspect of life, and self-defense is no different. It's about having the right mindset and the right skills to navigate through tough situations. You ever train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? It changes your whole perspective, man. It's not just a workout, it's a way of thinking. It teaches you patience, strategy, and how to stay calm under pressure. You learn leverage, technique, how to control a situation. It's about using your opponent's strength against them, about being smart rather than just strong. It's like chess, but with your body. Every move has a purpose. Every action has a reaction. It's a mental game as much as it is a physical one. And that, my friends, is the essence of knowing how to handle yourself. All right, so you know how to throw a punch. That's good, that's important. It's a fundamental skill in self-defense and martial arts. Knowing how to protect yourself physically is crucial. But you know what's even more important? Knowing when not to throw it. The ability to hold back, to assess the situation, and decide that violence isn't the answer, is a true mark of strength and wisdom. That's where de-escalation comes in. It's the art of reducing the intensity of a conflict, of finding a peaceful resolution when things get heated. Think about it. The biggest, baddest gorilla in the jungle, he doesn't go around starting fights all the time. He knows his strength, and he uses it wisely. He uses his presence, his energy, to maintain order. His very demeanor commands respect and keeps the peace without the need for constant aggression. That's what we're talking about here. It's about using your presence, your energy, to create a calm and controlled environment. De-escalation is all about staying calm, keeping a cool head when things get heated. It's about not letting your emotions take over and cloud your judgment. It's about talking your way out of a situation, using your words to diffuse the tension. Communication is key here. The right words can turn a potentially violent situation into a peaceful one. This stuff takes practice, man. It's not something you can master overnight. You need to put in the time and effort to get good at it. It's like any other skill. The more you practice, the better you get. You need to train yourself to stay calm and composed no matter what. You gotta train your mind to stay calm under pressure. It's about mental discipline and control. Meditation can help with that, breathing exercises, all that stuff. These practices can help you develop the mental fortitude needed to handle stressful situations. The more you practice de-escalation, the better you'll get at handling conflict without resorting to violence. You'll become more confident in your ability to manage tense situations. And trust me, that's a valuable skill to have in any situation, whether it's in your personal life or professional life. Whether you're dealing with a road rage incident, where tempers can flare and things can escalate quickly, or a disagreement with a coworker, where maintaining a professional and calm demeanor is crucial for a healthy work environment. It can even help in family conflicts, where emotions run high and it's easy to say things you don't mean. Or in customer service, where dealing with upset customers calmly can turn a negative experience into a positive one. In business negotiations, staying calm and composed can help you reach better agreements and build stronger relationships. So take the time to learn and practice de-escalation. It's a skill that will serve you well in all areas of your life. Remember, true strength lies not in the ability to fight, but in the wisdom to choose peace. Mastering the art of de-escalation will not only make you a better person, but also contribute to a more peaceful world. Have you ever met someone who just commands attention when they walk into a room? They don't even have to say anything, they just have this aura about them. That's what I'm talking about when I say presence. Now, some people might think you're either born with it or you're not, but I call bullshit on that. Presence is a skill. Just like anything else, it's about how you carry yourself, how you interact with the world. One of the key elements of presence is confidence. And confidence comes from knowing your worth, knowing what you bring to the table. It's about owning your strengths and working on your weaknesses. Another important aspect is body language. Stand up straight, shoulders back, make eye contact. These might seem like small things, but they make a big difference in how people perceive you. Chapter 4. The Power of Critical Thinking. We live in a world that's constantly trying to tell us what to think. The news, social media, even our friends and family, they all have their own agendas. That's why critical thinking is more important now than ever before. Critical thinking is about questioning everything. Don't just accept something as true because someone told you it was. Do your own research, consider different perspectives, and come to your own conclusions. This is how you avoid getting caught up in dogma and groupthink. It's about being an independent thinker, someone who can see through the nonsense and form their own opinions. And let me tell you, being able to think critically will serve you well in all areas of life, from your career to your relationships. Chapter 5. Cracking the Code of Financial Literacy. Let's be honest, guys, they don't teach you this stuff in school. They're too busy teaching you how to memorize facts and pass tests to actually prepare you for the real world. The curriculum is often outdated, focusing on theoretical knowledge rather than practical skills. And one of the biggest things they fail to teach you is how to manage your money. This is a critical life skill that can determine your quality of life and future opportunities. Financial literacy is about understanding how money works. It's not just about earning money, but also about making it work for you. It's about budgeting, investing, and building long-term wealth. Knowing how to allocate your resources wisely can make a huge difference. It's about breaking free from the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle and taking control of your financial future. Imagine the peace of mind that comes with financial stability. Now, I'm not saying you have to be a Wall Street whiz to be financially literate. You don't need to understand complex financial instruments or market trends, but you do need to understand the basics. Simple concepts like interest rates, credit scores, and the power of compound interest can go a long way. You need to know how to create a budget, how to save money, and how to invest wisely. These are foundational skills that everyone should have. There are tons of resources out there that can help you with this. From books written by financial experts to podcasts that break down complex topics into easy-to-understand language. Books, podcasts, online courses, you name it. The internet has made it easier than ever to access quality financial education. Just start educating yourself and take control of your finances. The journey to financial literacy is a marathon, not a sprint. Start small, stay consistent, and you'll see the benefits over time. Engage in conversations about money with friends and family. Attend workshops and seminars. The more you immerse yourself in the subject, the more confident you'll become. Set clear financial goals and create a plan to achieve them. Whether it's saving for a house, planning for retirement, or just building an emergency fund, having a roadmap can keep you on track. Celebrate your financial milestones, no matter how small. Each step forward is progress and brings you closer to financial independence. And once you feel confident, consider mentoring others. Share your knowledge and help build a financially literate community. Together, we can crack the code of financial literacy. Chapter 6. Mastering Stress Like a Boss. Stress is a part of life. It's unavoidable. But how you handle stress, that's what separates the men from the boys. Look, we all face challenges. We all have deadlines, responsibilities, and unexpected curveballs thrown our way. But it's the guys who can stay calm under pressure, the guys who can think clearly when things get tough, who ultimately succeed. One of the best ways to manage stress is to stay organized. When you're organized, you feel more in control of your life. You know what needs to get done and when it needs to get done. This can significantly reduce your stress levels. Another important aspect of stress management is self-care. Make sure you're taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. Eat healthy, exercise regularly, get enough sleep, and take some time for yourself to relax and recharge. So there you have it, guys. 6 essential skills that every man should master. These skills will help you navigate the challenges of life, achieve your goals, and become the best version of yourself. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep pushing yourself to be better. If you want to level up, don't forget to show your support by liking and subscribing. Until next time.